10-10 and counting. Hoffman in on a single leg, in there deep with it. Maldonado spins around with him, and Hoffman staying with it. Oh, Maldonado reached back, gets a whizzer in there, and Hoffman drives him out of bounds, so still no score.
Derek Gray down to 1:06 left in his match. He trails 5-1. They're on their feet. Adams takes another shot, but they slip out of bounds. Derek Gray starting to run out of time here.
1:46.
Maldonado trying to work the wrists of Hoffman. Brandon pushes that off. 152 pounds.
152 pounds, class 4A.
This is 1010 KSIR Brush Fort Morgan and 94.5 The Ranch. Hoffman feints a shot. Maldonado dive into him, but they'll be well out of bounds. Still no score with 16 seconds left first period.
Derek Gray gave up another. I think he got dinged for the third time. I think that was a 2-point stalling penalty against Derek Gray because he's down 7-1 now with 35 seconds left in the match. He's got a front headlock, but they go out of bounds. 31 seconds left. Derek Gray's down by 6.
And Brandon Hoffman is front headlock, but runs out of time. No score here in the first period.
Another shot by Adams, and Derek Gray right on the edge of the mat. He does not get taken down. Runs out of mat with 24 seconds left in the match. And we'll have Sterling's Luke Engelhoff coming up here very shortly as well.
It'll be match 148 real soon. As Hoffman will be working from the top here in the second period. Tied up 0-0. Maldonado bunches up underneath. Hoffman trying to work that near wrist out. We'll move over to the other side. Grab a thigh and an ankle. Keeps that shoulder pressure right into the hip of Maldonado. Grab an ankle and bust Maldonado over to the left edge of the mat, and they'll go out of bounds.
So Derek Gray loses his match 7-1 as the final score, and he will drop into the consolation matches, and he'll be wrestling later this evening. Sterling's Luke Engelhoff about to come out on mat number 5 as well.
Okay, we're still back underway with Hoffman and Maldonado. Hoffman did a good job of riding, 117 and counting here in the second period. Looks like he's trying to work that kind of pick and step move that we talk about with the beat diggers. But she gets, says it through the legs for a second. Now we get a stalling warning on Maldonado. And they'll restart him. 59 seconds on the clock. Second period.
Sterling's Luke Engelhoff is checked in. He'll be starting his match against Charlie Griffiths from Moffat County in just a moment.
Okay. Hoffman sets up an armbar on the left side. Looks like he may have a half on the right side. This is half Nelson trying to walk that armbar around. He's got the armbar and a half. As they work over the edge, and they'll be out of bounds again. It's got to be a tough hole to complete.
Engelhoff has his hands full. Charlie Griffiths from Moffat County, a 45-3 senior. The number 2 seed in the tournament.
A little blood time here in the 152-pound match between Hoffman and Maldonado.
Sterling's Luke Engelhoff trying to defend himself with a front headlock, and Griffiths trying to keep driving through. He's got the leg, steps in. He has a half Nelson. He has Engelhoff sitting on a hip, gets the takedown. He's out. It's almost that bow and arrow cradle hold where you put your forehead right in the kidney and go around the head and the knee. But he'll drive Engelhoff out of bounds. Minute 13 to go in the first period. Sterling's Luke Engelhoff, a junior, 29-6 coming into this tournament, trails 2-0.
Got the tape out, wrapping it around Maldonado's right elbow there. I don't know if he's got a cut or an injury there, but their trainers are out working on it.
Engelhoff is back underway, working from the bottom. He's getting his left arm barred up, and Griffith's trying to walk around, and he steps over the top, and Engelhop rolls through to not go onto his back.
A false start by Maldonado. I think the official's going to wave it off for another whistle. So Hoffman will work from the left side. Setting it up just a near arm tight waist. Good job of keeping good hip pressure on Maldonado.
Sterling's Luke Engelhop down under 20 seconds to go in the first period. Still trails 2-zip.
Now we get a stalling warning on Brandon Hoffman. There's a 15 seconds and counting. Second period. Hoffman gets out working the feet of Maldonado. Maldonado trying to get in a set out or switch position. Hoffman stepping back against that. We go to the third period, no score.
Hoffman won his opening round match last night 6-2, but didn't seem to have a whole lot of energy in that match.
He goes into the down position here to start the third period. Trying to work forward, build a little room. That's not working. Maldonado settles him down to that tight waist.
Sterling's Luke Engelhop started out second period on the bottom, immediately hit a stand-up, and now he's sprawled away from Charlie Griffiths from Moffat County. Stalemate called.
Gray stands up, but he's out of bounds, so they have to restart. Still no score. And we've got 4.5 minutes of wrestling done. Both wrestlers been warned for stalling.
Luke Engelhop finally gets his escape. He trails 2-1. Sterling's Braden Zink coming up fairly shortly.
And Hoffman trying to base up there, but Maldonado's all over him. Roosevelt Rough Rider in that black singlet with some kind of a squiggly R on the back. Hoffman working over to the edge, and they'll be out of bounds again. 1 minute left in the third period. Still no score.
Engelhop has a minute to go in the second. He trails 2-1. Wrestlers were on their feet, but Engelhop trying to avoid being taken down. Another stalemate call.
Hoffman a quick stand up, gets his legs quick free, and Maldonado's going to push him out of bounds. That should cost a point. It will. They'll give Hoffman a point. Did they give that point to Maldonado? Maldonado pushed Hoffman out of bounds, and they signaled a point. They can't do that.
Sterling's Luke Engelhop.
Okay, they're going to reset that and give the point to Hoffman. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he finally gets a point in his match. Critical point.
It's huge. It's Maldonado, on the double leg as Hoffman turns up, whips over, get the escape as they bounce out of bounds. We look at 2-0 for Hoffman. 46 seconds left in the match.
Luke Engelhop got taken down and got tilted over for a couple of quick back points. And Sterling Jr. now trails 6-1, 13 seconds in the second.
Hoffman, a nice low single. Maldonado blocks that. Draped up over the top of 34 seconds, hanging onto an ankle. Hoffman will stand up, try to work his way into a double leg. Maldonado working on a single leg as he's kind of out in front. They'll be out of bounds.
Heading into the third period, Sterling Luke Engelhop trailing 6-1. He's going to be riding.
Hoffman up by 2 with 19 seconds left. Hoffman's been dinged for stalling, so he's got to stay busy here. They catch a front headlock on Maldonado, spin around behind him, but they're out of bounds again. 7 seconds on the clock.
Luke Engelhop just got put in a headlock.
And Hoffman just runs away from Maldonado. He'll give up a stalling point to make it 2-1, but Hoffman's going to win it off of penalty point and an escape.